Dolly Parton is one of the most beloved and recognizable stars in the world, known for her incredible voice, songwriting talent, big hair, bright smile, and kind heart. She has become a true icon of American music and culture. Her journey from a poor girl in mountains of Tennessee to a global superstar is one of the hard work, faith, and unshakable belief in herself. Dolly Rebecca Parton was born in January 19 in 1946 in a small cabin in Sevierville, Tennessee, near the Great Smoky Mountains. She was the fourth of 12 children born to Robert Lee Parton and Avie Queen Parton. Her father worked as a farmer and construction worker, and her mother was a homemaker who loved to sing and tell stories. The Parton family was very poor, lived without electricity or running water, and money was always tight. But despite their struggle, the family was rich in love, faith, and music. Dolly's mother often sang old folk songs and gospel tunes, and the children learned to harmonize together. Dolly later said, "We didn't have much money, but we were rich in things that money can't buy, like love and faith." From a very young age, Dolly showed a special talent of music. By the time she was 5 years old, she was already singing in church. When she was 7, she started writing her own songs, and her uncle gave her a small guitar. She practiced every day and dreamed of becoming a famous singer. Her grandfather was a preacher, and Dolly often sang in his church. The community quickly noticed her beautiful voice, a lively personality. She performed at local events and radio shows, and people encouraged her to keep going, even as a child. She knew that music would be her way out of poverty. When Dolly was only 10 years old, she started performing on local radio and television stations in Knoxville, Tennessee. By age 13, she made her first recording, a song called Puppy Love, and even performed at Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, a dream for every country singer. There she met the legendary John Cash, who encouraged her to follow her heart and never give up on her dreams. This word stuck with her for life. After finishing high school in 1964, Dolly packed her few belongings and moved to Nashville, the heart of country music. She was only 18, full of hope and determination. Her early days in Nashville were difficult. She didn't have much money, and many people told her that her style was too flashy, or that her voice was too different, but Dolly never let criticism stop her. At first, Dolly worked mainly as a songwriter. She wrote songs for other artists, and her songs quickly became hits. Some of her early songs, like Put It Off Until Tomorrow and Fall to the Flame, were recorded by other country singers and became popular on the radio. Her talent for songwriting opened doors for her, and soon she got a recording contract of her own. In 1967, Dolly joined the Porter Wagoner Show, a popular television program hosted by a country star, Porter Wagoner. He recognized her talent and invited her to be his duet partner. The partnership brought her a national attention, and they recorded several successful duets together, including The Last Thing on My Mind. Working with Porter gave Dolly the exposure she needed, but she also wanted to build her own career. She began releasing solo albums, showing her own unique style, a mix of country, pop, and heartfelt storytelling. His song Joshua became her first #1 in the 1970s. In the early 1970s, Dolly's solo career exploded. She wrote and recorded a string of hits that became country classics, such as Coat of Many Colors and Jolene and I Will Always Love You. Each song told a story from her heart, many inspired by her own life. Coat of Many Colors was based on a real childhood memory. Her mother had sewn her a coat made from rags, and although other children teased her for it, Dolly felt proud because it was made with love. The song became one of her favorites and a symbol of her humble beginnings. In 1974, she decided to leave partner Wagner's show to focus fully on her own solo career. It was an emotional split, and she wrote "I Will Always Love You" as a farewell to him. The song became one of the most famous songs in history, first a country hit for Dolly, and later a worldwide sensation when Whitney Houston recorded it in 1992. During the late 1970s and early 1980s, Dolly crossed over into pop music and became a global superstar. Songs like "Here You Came Again", "9 to 5", and "Islands in the Stream", a duo with Kenny Rogers, topped to chart around the world. She was not just a country singer anymore. She was a household name everywhere. Dolly also became a successful actress. Her first major film role was in 1980 comedy 9 to 5 alongside Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. The movie was a huge hit, and Dolly's theme song for it, also called 9 to 5, earned her Grammy Award and Academy Award nomination. She went on to star in other films like The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas in 1982 and Still Magnolias in 1989, showing her natural charm and humor on screen. Despite all of her fame, Dolly stayed close to her roots. She always spoke proudly of her Tennessee home and her family. In 1986, she opened Dollywood, a theme park in Pigeon Forge, which celebrates Appalachian culture, music, and family values. The park became one of the most visited attractions in the state and provided jobs for thousands of people in hometown region. Dolly Parton is not only known for her music and acting, but also for her incredible generosity and kindness. She has donated millions of dollars to charities and education programs. In 1995, she started the Imagination Library, a program that mails free books to children from birth until they start school. The idea came from her own childhood, as she wanted every child to have books, even if their family couldn't afford them. The program has now given out over 2 million books around the world. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Dolly donated $1 million to help fund research for the modern vaccine. She has also supported causes related to health, literacy, and disaster relief. Many people see her as a symbol of hope and kindness. Dolly married Carl Dean in 1966 when she was just 20 years old. Carl is a private man who avoids the spotlight, and the couple has been together for more than 5 decades, although they never had children. Dolly has said she considered her nieces, nephews, and godchildren part of her family. She is also the godmother of singer Miley Cyrus, and they share a close relationship. Dolly's marriage has remained strong despite her busy career. She once said, "He loves me for me, not for what I do." The couple enjoys a quiet life together on their farm in Tennessee. Even in her 70s, Dolly continues to perform, write music, and inspire millions. She has won 11 Grammy Awards, including a Lifetime Achievement Award, and has written over 3,000 songs. Her influence can be seen in many younger artists, from country to pop music. In 2022, she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, showing how her music has reached far beyond country audiences. She also continues to release albums and collaborate with new generation of singers. Dolly's positive spirit, humor, and self-confidence have made her a role model for people everywhere. She often jokes about her glamorous appearance, saying, "It takes a lot of money to look to this chick." But behind the laughter of a woman of deep intelligence, creativity, and faith. Dolly Parton's life is a story of dreams, perseverance, and heart. From a one-room cabin in the Smoky Mountains to the grandest stage in the world, she has never forgotten where she came from. Her music has comforted people. Her words have inspired millions, and her generosity has changed countless lives. She once said, "Find out who you are and do it on purpose. That's exactly what Dolly did. She found her purpose in bringing joy to others through her songs and laughter and her love, and in doing so, she became one of the most beloved figures in the world, a true legend who continues to shine bright like